Ghost Recon Wildlands will feature over 100 story missions, and you have to take down the whole goddamn Santa Blanca cartel. Let's see exactly what we're up against, boys. What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy. Welcome to the video on the channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about the story missions in Ghost Recon Wildlands. There are a shit ton of these things, and we're going to talk about some of the already confirmed bosses we can expect to find in the world, and we're going to speculate on some of the future ones as well. So, while I spent some time in E3, one of the questions I was asked in an interview, what is the coolest thing about the Ghost Recon Wildlands story? And given what we know about the game already, my answer was something along the lines of, we are not just fighting one big bad boss. We're going to get to him. He is in the game, but Wildlands offers an array of other big bad people and players that have a huge role in this whole cartel, so we're going to talk about them here today. The E3 cartel cinematic, if you haven't seen it, it was the intro clip of this video. We're going to put these bad boys up on screen right now. We have 3 head players: La Reina de la Belleza, excuse my Spanish, it's not that good, the leader of the cartel, El Sueño, and then the head of influence, El Cardenal. So these are the 3 guys we got intel on right away. As you can see, there are 2 more on either side that we have yet to discover. I'm curious to see when / if those are going to be added and just who they're going to be. But given these 3 people, we're going to investigate just a little bit. Starting off with La Reina, which does translate to Beauty Queen actually. For 39 years old, I'm going to be honest, she looks pretty goddamn good, so I commend Ubisoft on the character models. It's going to be pretty hard to put a bullet through this woman's skull. She's super manipulative, super attractive, uses her body to get what she wants, heads the trafficking, manufacture, and transportation of all these drugs, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to come after that ass sooner or later. So now we move to the most definitely unattractive head of the influence operation, El Cardenal. So it seems to be that this guy is the public image of the cartel, excommunicated by the Catholic Church. The people in Bolivia under control of this cartel need a face, they need some hope, and this guy is the perfect man to do it. 69 years old, full of wrinkles, them glasses, man, are totally getting a sniper bullet through one of them. I can promise you that. It's gonna be fun taking this guy hostage. And last but not least, we have the leader of the cartel himself, El Sueño. So all the trailers have been hyping this guy up. He's brutal, he's insightful, he's reflective, but he has a target painted on the back of his head. We're gonna have to take him down. So while he is technically the man running the entire operation, the man running the show here, Wildlands does a great job depicting the other villains in this story in a just as important light. So I'm not gonna feel any less rewarded for taking one character down over the other, and that's because the end goal is a lot more simple than just one guy. It's bigger than one guy. It's take down a whole goddamn cartel infiltrating an entire country. Now, if you guys were paying attention to all things Wildlands at E3, the trailer walkthrough they showed was a mission to take down El Pozzolero. He is the stew maker. If a corpse needs to be disposed of, they send it to him. Not the most welcoming guy if you show up at his doorstep, but the reason I bring this up is he doesn't appear alongside La Reina, El Sueño, and El Cardenal, so he may not be the most important against these 3 figureheads of the cartel, and we're still missing 2 on either end of that earlier image I showed. But Wildlands dedicates a lot of time to each villain regardless of their level in the cartel. A villain is still a bad guy that the ghosts still need to take care of, and it's so much so that they have a mission dedicated to taking out this guy. And last but not least, we're going to briefly discuss how I'm assuming the missions are going to work in Wildlands. At the end of the cinematic trailer for the cartel, they showed the map and they showed what kind of missions we're going to get our hands on, so we slowed it down a little bit. We are going to see that depending upon location, there's going to be a mission dedicated to a specific person or objective. So if we look center screen, the San Mateo base has the Find El Pozzolero mission that we already saw in the trailer walkthrough. Seeing another familiar face, that hot badass Nydia Flores' bank accounts have to be hacked, and if we still go through the entire map, other objectives and other people do appear. So who's to say that some of the people appearing on this map right now aren't those other 2 blurred out, blacked out figures on the previous image? Maybe it's the Santa Blanca lieutenant on the left or Madre Coco right next to him, man. This is great insight into what we can expect some missions to be. From the looks of it right now, they look really diverse, different, and it doesn't look like this game's gonna get boring anytime soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, my Ghost Recon playlist is in the description. I cover all things Ghost Recon Wildlands. We still got more news coming from E3, and eventually some gameplay from E3 will be posted on this channel as well. If you want to watch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/AmperCamper is the place to do it. We're streaming all things Tom Clancy universe on that channel, so I love meeting my followers and talking to you guys live. I have been Ampy. I will see you guys on the next video.